Hopefully, oh my goodness. Wait, upcoming, there we go. It actually loaded this time. It actually loaded. Get myself moving a little bit. Okay. Let's just see if it's actually gonna let me through. Ow. So it just cracked my shoulder. Okay. Ah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, what we're doing today is very similar to what we were doing in the back end of last stream. My volume off? Yes, it is. So, didn't catch last stream, basically. Yeah, I do, and goodbye. Not doing that again. What we're doing this time is we're going to be leveling this out, so we're going to be building up to this level here. And digging down again, like, I already dug this out and I put that down to the right level, and then orange again, bring it up. This dug down section, pretty obvious. Sorry, Sleepy. Welcome to the stream, though. This is all self-built. Like, this is a world that I have done just all to myself. Every single block, because this is Bedrock Edition, every single block has been placed by hand. And I want to see how far I can take it. I appreciate the offer, though. Alright, so we're gonna bring this out a couple blocks. I'm gonna replace these ones in time. Oh, actually, I could probably do that now, but this is just so I can build a little bit of ledge, like I've done over here, and then see, just here, and then I'm gonna do it, and like I've done here. I did this off stream, by the way, so don't worry if you didn't see it in like the other streams. I worked over this, I think it was the day after stream. Oh, well, correction, I finished stream the same day, really. The morning of... the later morning. So, the real aim is, right, to... Wait, who? Awesome Red. Wait. I don't really know how to unban people. I'd have to ask one of my mods, but I feel like you'd have to have done something to get banned from the stream. Not from the stream, from the Discord server. I'm not really great at when it comes to servers and stuff. I'm still new to that stuff. But I can't lie to my friend, that's not a really great start. Yeah, that's... the spam is probably exactly why you got banned. Like, did I build this out? I didn't. Okay. Alright, well that's first step. Okay. We're gonna do that... let's go magenta, why not? It hasn't really been months. I think months is a bit of a stretch. I think it's been like a month and a half at most. Look, what you and something like that. Look, you and your friends or whoever it was that decided to do it, I can't lie. It's your own look, and I know that people can change for sure. You guys have made choices that objectively weren't very smart. Now, yes, as I said, people can change, and if you're actually sorry about it, then I'll definitely consider it. But the spam and all that was not a very responsible decision. I think if you're definitely considering this is you could agree. Like, okay. I'm pretty good on like forgiving people. Of course, like people make mistakes. But it was the choice. Why'd you make it one block bigger? Oh, I'm making it one block bigger because see how it's all dirt here? I've already built on the block that's underneath here. So when I go to build out the layer here, I don't have to then replace it. I can just get rid of the purple line, and then that way it's you know, all flush. I did it with all this stuff over here. I'll show you real quick actually. But if you're actually sorry about your actions and stuff, I'll definitely consider it. Oh, bush. Okay. See how it's all like flush? It's because I did that, and the only reason why I do it like this is so that way I don't get confused. I know that you had some people, or well, it was just you, or it was you and someone else that was doing that. Yeah, I don't think that's ideal. I think I actually, because I know that you guys, a couple of you were spamming me as well. And it was like 12:30 in the morning for me when it happened. So I wasn't exactly thinking. I was more or less doing because I was sick and tired of it, and I didn't want to have it happen anymore. I was just like, nah. Just me. I have a few different channels I post on, or just to see if I need. Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay. I'm just gonna ask though, like, why did you choose to do those things? Because you, please understand that it's like this is coming from a place of curiosity. Like now that you're like asking, I'm gonna ask a couple of questions, right? Why did you? I assume you've done this to other people too, not just me. And I'm gonna add on top of the fact that you seem, by the way you're typing, I can't lie. You seem to be a little bit younger. So maybe you thought it was something cool because you've seen other people do it, or you just thought, oh, I'm going to do it. But whatever your reasoning was, you can tell me. Like, I'm not. Right. Okay. And what exactly is this program that you've got going on? Because I know you're like, oh, you want subscribers. As I told you when you first joined this stream, couple of weeks ago when I was working on the arcade over there, that I wasn't interested in gaining subscribers like that because I wanted to do it like everyone else, people who had actually started working done it. I was really only like no English YouTubers streaming, so it's hard to find. Okay. Right. So you're not from. You're like from the US or something, are you? Right. Okay. You do understand that trying to force people to join you like that is not right, really. It's I'm gonna try and pace myself out here. I don't want to Yeah, it doesn't work because people feel pressured, and it can become frustrating when people are spamming you with multiple messages of the same thing over and over and over, especially if you've got people there that are trying to be genuine and talk about say like what I'm doing right now. It From my perspective, it seemed very, very selfish. You're joining what seems to be multiple channels, or trying to, and asking them to spam. Well, no, you're asking them to join something, and then when they said no, you're spamming them with something, multiple messages, and then you're getting people that have joined you to do the same thing. As I word this out, can you see how that's not great? How it may feel oh, Minecraft, please. How it may feel. You did it more than a couple of times. If I'm talking about the same person, we've got you had a couple of accounts come in repetitively over the course of, I think it was my final hour that I was streaming for. And then when I still told you that I didn't want to do that, you came into my Discord server with a couple of other people and proceeded to do the same thing. Yes, and I understand that. I don't think that's a very good way to go about things. Okay, I'm going to fill this area, this part here in with. I started my program to. I need more members. I had the idea to promote others if they promote. Right, okay. But what's the whole idea of the program? You've spoken about this program, but I don't really know what it is. Well, you've spoken just about a program and that you promote our program to people, but let me give you an example. My current focus of my YouTube channel is Minecraft, though in the past it was Beat Saber. Like, I was a Beat Saber YouTuber, and well, mostly VR. I did a bit of Rec Room, But that's not the point. My main focus now is Minecraft. What I'm asking is what it's like. I'm not asking from a point of I might join. I'm asking because I'm curious. Because you just spammed me and my Discord server, and you're asking me to reconsider the ban that I have against your account. It promotes Minecraft, okay. And why do you go after other people if they don't join? Like, it to me it makes no sense because I wouldn't do that to another person. That's just me personally. Right, okay. Right, see now how I've broken that line away. It looks more flush, it looks nice and neat to the line. Anger issues, right. Okay. Now, I have family members that have similar sort of problems. There are ways to go about handling it. Obviously I understand, like, you get bouts of anger and you don't know how to handle those emotions. But taking it out on another person, I hope you understand, is not okay. Stress and boredom, okay, yeah. I mean, okay, yeah, boredom. But again, like, you don't take it out on other people because, yeah. Well, it's good you know that, it's good, right? Making progress here. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Okay, could probably work a little bit off this. Some random admin on my realm is spamming me. Okay. Okay. I mean, I've dealt with that before. I mean, I've had people spam me before in Minecraft. It's not exactly a fun experience either. I try to ignore a lot of the invites when people spam me, if I'm honest. Especially if I'm focused on something. I haven't gotten invites when it comes to this world yet. Though people on when I've played my other world and it's like during the day, I've gotten people who have invited me. You can tell what. Yeah, honestly, there are many YouTubers like myself, and even Twitch streamers, I'll go sorry to say that, who actually have, well, there are many Twitch streamers that have rules against spam, and you can get timed out or banned for it. It and that's mostly because, like, if you have a bigger fan base, right? Like, my fan base is not massive at all. It's tiny compared to God knows how many YouTubers out there. I could give many great examples, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's mostly because it's not giving the other people in the chat, for example. Obviously, no one else is talking, right? So like you and I having a general conversation, you're not spamming, right? but when people spam in chat, it's not giving a chance for other people to have a conversation with, or just shoot a comment and hope that it's seen by the person that they are watching. Which is also generally why I'll watch smaller streamers, because sometimes I'll end up getting into a conversation with them, and it's quite fun. But I also feel bad and worry that I'm spamming the person. But also those people that may comment a lot, if there's other people in the chat, their messages may go missed because of the amount that's going through, you know. Which I guess is why, like, I tried to get a hold of it as soon as possible. Mostly because, like, I'm not, oh, I'm gonna get super popular one day. It may happen, 100%. It may happen, but I'm not counting on it, you know? Which is why I want to see how much I can handle myself before I go, oh, this is a little bit much, you know? But hey, this is, wow, we're 20 minutes in and we've gotten that much done. Oh, more magenta blocks. Okay, let's get rid of those. There we go. Mossy. Oh, like mossy cobblestone? I've thought about it, but now that I've, like, gotten, like, the 5 starting blocks that I've had. Oh, maybe. Hang on. I'll take a look with it. Let's see. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, like, adding them in, like, every now and then, but I feel like too many, because there's a lot of cobblestone as well, so I could replace some of the cobblestone blocks as well, which objectively actually looks better than the actual cobblestone itself. I kind of hate that it actually looks better, but I should have expected that as well. Because it's green, but... I'm gonna... Oh, God. Midstream changing the blocks that that I've been using for the past 7 months. Oh, I'm not kidding though. Look, I'll show you. That's okay. It's okay. It's a good suggestion. But I'll show you how much I've been using this for. You go back 7 months. You go back to 7, almost 8 months. 7 still. You go back to November of last year. I started a stream. Where I was filling in this area. Yeah, so this is a big project. 7 months ago. Which, 29 episodes ago. And I was filling in this area, yeah. You can see, even just staring down at, like, the grass pattern, how much different it is compared to what I've got now. And even, like, the trees, they're not as packed in. And that's mostly because I thought, oh, well, I'll eventually put, like, a pathway that leads to the back of the house here. But it never ended up happening. So, like, I moved up. This was actually a while ago now that I think about it. I got this area done about 4 months ago. It could be longer ago than that. It could be less. And then worked on the inside of Fredbear's Family Diner, which is my own design, by the way. It was just mostly me going, oh, I want to see how well I can make my own interpretation of it. FNaF games, well, this is gonna be... I'm doing FNaF... FNaF 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location 6, like Pizza Simulator. And then, Fredbear's Family Diner is an extra. So we're looking at 7 restaurants. 8 if I consider, Henry Emily having his own. No, 1, 2, 3, and 4. like 1 through 4, Sister Location 6. Like, you know, FNaF 6. So the first 5 games, first 6 games, sorry. Because in the story, because this whole map that I've got going on here, right? This is a reinterpretation of a story that myself and one of my moderators have. Yeah. This is a story that me and one of my moderators have written based off of the FNaF games, right? We've made an entire story, and I decided 7 months ago that I was going to start building how I can picture the map in my head. It sounds crazy, but now that I've started to put it on paper, well, in this case, in a Minecraft world, it's helped me to really formulate how it actually properly looks. So I'm throwing all of them into a map. Now, what I've done here, if I go fucking all the way up, you can see how much progress I've truly made. This is like 30, I want to say close to 35%, probably more, done of what is to eventually be over 300,000 Minecraft blocks in area. So, area being, you know, like a 10 by 10 area. Yeah, this is within the parameters of 300,000 blocks, and it expands all the way back here. Yeah. I'm yet to get onto the main restaurants, right? But I'm getting there, okay? So over here, is William Afton's new house. In our story, William moved out after all his children died. And he moved over here. FNaF Sister Location and FNaF 4 are going to be there. I'm going to put a couple of extra houses where those blue squares are. Grocery store. I'm going to put Junior's bar in as well, which is referenced very briefly in a game, like a mini game in FNaF 6. I think it's FNaF 6. One of the hospitals, police station and jail. I'm going to put FNaF 3 there. I may need more space or less space, but I'll just put that red parameter there for now, because I haven't outlined it more. Yeah, Junior's, the bar. I'm building some other houses here from some of the characters, you know, from some of the characters from our story, including, the missing children's incident. I could consider that. That's a good idea, actually. I'll consider that. I'm just unsure of where I'd put it, you know. I could put it in like a area. But yeah, FNaF 6 I'm going to put here with like the entrance being out here. I'm going to expand as far as I need to. I haven't really got a visual of how FNaF 6 looks. I haven't watched too much of the gameplay, which is why I haven't outlined that. And, you know, a couple of the other games and stuff. Maybe. And then I'm going to put like one of Henry's locations over there. The reason why they're so close together is because, oh my god, this map is just massive. FNaF 2's over here. I could put them near the homes. It's actually not a bad idea. Like, I could put it in, like, there. But it'd be like a final touch or something. Because I don't know how big this place is really going to end up being. Like, 300,000 is just an estimation. FNaF 2. Dry throat. Ugh. Yep, FNaF Location and FNaF 4. Like, they are piled, like, I'm curious as to how I'm gonna do like an elevator. Like, that's gonna do a lot of redstone on me. If I can actually figure it out, or if I search up the tutorial or whatever. These lines here are just to get a gauge of how the elevation's gonna work and how I'm gonna get it to sort of line up, because of how close to the road it is. I took into account how it's gonna look prior to all this. And as after this is done, do you want to make it working like all the animatronics and stuff? I'm unsure how I'm gonna consider. I got that question a little while ago. Like, I think that's the first time I've heard that question in a hot minute. Um, I can use command blocks for sure, but geez, I feel like that's gonna be tough because I actually don't know how to command. I mean, I could use redstone for sure. Redstone's certainly an easier form of it. But figuring out how to code in Minecraft, that's gonna be an interesting thing. And I also have to remember the fact that this is a super flat world, and I can't, and because it's Bedrock Edition, I can't just build under the world. I mean, you have learning curves. Like I had those learning curves with redstone. It was the death of me when I did Fredbear's Family Diner and was trying to work out the flickering light system. Like, okay, it's just a ticking clock, right? Go out with the redstone circuit going around in circles. But it was just really frustrating. It wasn't working, and it took the entire episode when I thought it wasn't going to take that long. And one of my moderators made fun of me for it. There are clips somewhere. There are clips somewhere in the Discord server. There we go. And oh man, the musty stone actually makes it look really cool. Command block. Yeah, command blocks in one spot I could, but it's all a matter of again, how. I hate Twitch. They don't save the lives. Yeah, that's why I haven't started streaming on Twitch, even though I could become a little bit more popular on there if I wanted to. I do it here so that way I can rewatch my progress. Again, I think it comes down to mostly how I can hide them. I mean, yeah, I could hide them in like many spots. Like Fredbear's has got space that I didn't use behind some walls because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna use this area. It's in the middle of the building, or even on like on the outer edge, because I didn't want it to look so rigid. I want it to look smooth in some areas. Like I've done that for FNaF 1 as well, even though it's not even built yet. I'll show you in some spots where it looks built out where it shouldn't be, or where it looks not familiar, and I'll explain the areas. So we got your car park here. The blue lines here indicate a pathway that I'm going to put in, and the empty space here will indicate just on the outer edge here. This is going to be like a garden bed. Okay. Now this is going to be the lobby. Let me just take you a walk through here. Lobby, main stage, and then back here is going to be backstage. They don't have that in FNaF 1. But I'm adding it in to just build back the front a little bit, so it looks a little bit wider. Then you have, I'll help you if you want to make it work. I mean, I don't mind talking it over in like Discord and stuff, but in terms of the actual world, I prefer to keep it to myself. In here you got parts and service, or the actual backstage that you see in FNaF 1, which doesn't really look too big, but I can make it work. This is gonna be Pirates Cove. Well, after it's done, yeah. I mean, I'll be making copies, so. Entrances to the bathroom, so this is the bathroom hallway, and then girls and boys' bathrooms, respectively. Safe room, I'm including that. Side entrance into the alleyway, this is the kitchen. And then this is, that's the east hall, west hall. See how there's a line through there? It's just to extend the hallway. Crossed out. Usually people would have put, the safe room in there, but wanting to be a little bit more discreet, figuring William would have been a little bit more discreet, it would be in there. Security office, and then the supply closet later on. And you see all these blue lines here. That's just to build it out so that way it wasn't absent. Although I could cut off like this section. It was mostly just to make it flat and flush. And then you got, that's the entire blueprint really. And that's the same with FNaF 2. Sort of. I mean, I haven't really done too much with FNaF 2 to show difference. My throat feels so dry today, Jesus. Must be the weather. We're supposed to get a lot of thunderstorms and stuff. Car park, of course. I haven't really figured out this area too much, and I'm not going to worry about it until a little bit later. The blue areas around the edge is to give a little bit more definition, because I know that in some areas it's going to be a little bit more flat, so I'm going to make it look built out, whether that be awnings or just pathways or whatever. Lobby, and then so you get your ticket or whatever, you can go in. Main stage, dining area, prize corner, and of course there's like New York. You got your you know, like your arcade-ish area, and then there's Kids Cove, that's right. Come down here, you got bathrooms, whoops. You got your bathrooms, and then you got parts and service, and then you got your 4 party rooms, the vents, and into the security office. I built out this area again, of course, because I don't want it to be super obvious, and it's double walled, so that way I can build the outside, in the exterior wall and the interior wall. Of course. Right, now to remove this this purple line here. There we go. Now that looks so much better. Now, this blue line here, it's dug down here, and that's because I'm going to be building up to this line here. I'm actually going to section it a little bit, because I know that I tend to rush these things. Actually, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Let's go, yeah, we'll just use the mossy. I'm like convinced now. Objectively looks a little bit better. Oh, yep, and then in the road here, so this can be built in a little bit. We're gonna actually have just a couple blocks broken and even a little bit built out. And that's just so when I break this blue line, I know where I'm building, you know. Alright, see ya! I'm just gonna build that back in red. Okay. Yeah, remember, invite, not force. Be the way to do it. Okay. Have a good one. Alright, we've built out this area. Let's turn off that. There we go. What's that? 2D animation. Oh, right, yep, okay. My brain was so confused for a sec. I got my grade back for one of my classes. I'll have to see how that looks after. Confident that I passed, but, you know, we know how it goes. This has already been, like, halved. That's crazy. Build that up to about there. We'll put a little bit more cobblestone in here. Actual cobblestone, not just the mossy. Oh, because I feel like it needs to be a little bit incorporated. Oh. I'm just gonna put just a brief line that I'm gonna follow for now, only because I feel like... Well, wait. I realize what's missing. Okay. I was about to jump straight to it. We're not ready yet. Okay. Podzol. There we go. Okay. Ah, cramp. Okay. I was wondering what was missing before, but... There we go. Now we can section that off a little bit. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, like, red over the next section, and that's just so that way, like, over a line, so that way I can, actually, like, do the other section, the top section. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Slowly filling in. I'm building this red line as I said I would. And that's just so when we go to build the actual row up here, we're not, getting confused. See? Then we'll just break the blue. Just like that. That's a great way to start. There we go. Yeah, that looks filled out. Okay. Hey, Levi! Let me tell you something. The guy that was chatting just before. Go home to yeah. Yeah. Turns out this box guy, the cardboard box guy, same person, right? He actually apologized, but he's asked to be unbanned from the Discord server. Personally, I'm a bit unsure. Right? Like, he started off with like, yeah, I thought the same. He started with that, and then like I timed out that account, and he came back with this one, and he had like a different demeanor. Like, you can take a look for yourself up in the chat, all the way up at the top, but like, I feel considerate, but I don't know. I just don't want to break what I've built up, you know. Like, that's the worry. Like, he's obviously young, right? But and I told him, oh yeah, like I know people can change, right? But yeah, maybe don't. Yeah. I mean, there's the whole, oh yeah, give people chances, but I don't know. Yeah, because of that, like, just talking and showing him kind of like around the map, I haven't really made a lot of progress, but that's okay. I've really just been like fixing this area and then like getting it layered up, and then I'm now just working on this area, and then I'm gonna bring the red in where the blue is, just in by one block, and then I'm gonna break the blue, like I have over this side, and then I'm gonna work in on this side and getting the actual terraforming done. It's definitely the slower part, like getting back into it. Oh yeah, it's been raining all day. Like, it absolutely bucketed down on the way home. It was bucketing down at TAFE as well. I kind of sat there for a moment, like, what? I think thunderstorms are supposed to start soon as well. Like, there wasn't a thunderstorm warning put out for Geraldton down to Albany. And I was like, damn, bro, that's a lot of cloud. Like, but I mean, the more rain, the better. Well, I could retract that statement a little bit. Oh, I like the rain. Oh no. Have you... Oh man, there's like a new strain of COVID going around. I hope you haven't got COVID. Is that why you weren't there at TAFE yesterday? Because I went to Adil's class in the morning because I had finished all my video editing stuff. So I went to Adil's class and I didn't. You'll be alive. Just that. I went to Adil's class and I don't know if you have it all on Monday or not, but yeah. I think I'll end up going in on Monday just to get some of the... I need to get Dion's assessment done as well. And I need to finish some of Andy's stuff as well. So I've got Adil's class, Andy's class, Graham's writing assessment, and hold up, reflecting. Dion, Andy, Graham, and Adil. Wait, Dion, Andy, Graham, yeah. Have to really think there, Jesus. Like, that was... that was a rough moment. Yeah, I walked in, and, like, I knocked. And, like, I recognized people in there, but I was, like, unsure. I mostly ended up talking to a lot of the people in the middle section. I was mostly confused. I was like, oh, what do I do here? Do I conversate? Do I not conversate? Because my class is just so quiet. So I was, like, unsure if I should conversate. I was, like, partly shied away. I can't lie. I was like, can I join in on conversation? Like, what the fuck do I do? It was, like, a weird moment, but... Yes, it is. Well, oh, don't do that. Oh, Minecraft, don't do that. I got stuck in... Yeah, it froze up on the fucking stream. Jesus. I mean, I wasn't too loud to the point where I couldn't work, but I definitely noticed a difference. If you were to come in and sit in our class for, like, 10 minutes, you'd be wondering why the fuck it's just so quiet. Like, why aren't people talking? Believe me, I question the same thing. Why don't people conversate? I mean, Monday there was a little bit more of an icebreaker moment in 2D. With a couple of other students, but, like, no more than, like, the people that wouldn't be afraid to talk. Which is kind of a shame, because, you know... But Adil and I had a good conversation, but we always do generally, and he's like pretty like alright to talk, just in general. Yeah, because Jaden was away on Monday as well. It's possible that she came down with the same thing. I say possible, but I'm not eliminating it. Like, it's going around everywhere. Like, I'm noticing that people are starting to wear masks again. Like, I saw a couple of people on the train. Though I guess it's not uncommon. I also fucking woke up late today. I was like, why did I have to be... It was the rain, to be fair. The rain kept me asleep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm going on Thursday. I've got to get some stuff done for, I mean, I don't have anything to do in Joey's class anymore. If he's got something that I need to change on my assessment, then yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind not like wearing a mask anymore if I wasn't fucking wearing makeup to TAFE. But now that I do, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up. Just gonna place blocks. Oh. I enjoyed wearing masks in high school because I wasn't a very liked person, so I really like to keep to myself. But I feel like now that I've hit TAFE, I've become a little bit more extroverted. I can't lie. Um, I feel a bit more confident. Maybe because I know more people. And in high school, I went from like a different primary school to a different high school, so it was intimidating. Are you usually in Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or is it just Monday, Wednesday, Thursday? Because I know you're in on Monday and Thursday, but I know that there's one day there's obviously you're not there for. Must be the Tuesday, because I remember it was like one when I first started game dev. People in your class were ones that were told, "Oh, you don't have TAFE today," so. Is that because you can do a lot of it from home? Yeah, Tuesday, for me it's Wednesday, Friday. I don't think any of us are on Fridays because, well, no one has class. I don't know, I don't think I know anyone from the other class. Because I know that there's 3 classes, right? There's us, the fucking quiet batch, then there's your class. I don't think I know anyone from the other class. I don't think I've seen anyone from there, like, I couldn't point them out to you. I'm gonna make that Podzo. Yeah, there's other reasons, but yeah, I do everything. I do everything but 2D from home. Oh yeah, WHS, yeah. So you generally only go on a Monday. That's fair. Oh my goodness. Minecraft, stop that. I swear, I need to clean my PlayStation. I feel like that's what's wrong with it. It's struggling. It's like, please, give me another chance. I need to do it. You're supposed to do it every 6 months. I've put it off. I've forgotten about it. This thing was a little dust ball for a while. Probably is. But I need to, like, safely get rid of my hard drive and then I can think about it. I absolutely hate WHS, and I'm not even taking it for that class. Like, for that course. I'm so glad we don't have to do it again for the Start 4. Like, I'm so glad. There we go. Talking to adults about very common knowledge is really funny. Yeah, Yeah. I think I've done it a few times. Treating us like children. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, your classmates were speaking about it, in class, and I joined in on a conversation and just said that I'd done it in a previous cert, so I didn't have to do it. I don't know who it was that approached me when I went for my break, and then like I came back to my video editing class while they were like my class was in there during WHNS. Um, he's like kind of taller. He wears a beanie. He's got like white hair, like blonde white hair. I guess longer. You'd obviously know who it was, but he seems pretty alright. I mean, we've interacted before. I think we played Uno once earlier this year. Oh my god. No. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, that's actually really good considering I usually I usually do it in sections. That's pretty good. Okay. There we go. Bring that right in. Gonna that there. Oh, there we go. Okay. How's it already 11 o'clock? Goodness. I'm supposed to get severe thunderstorms. I could check the, Oh. Check the, chance of a shower or storm. Really? Didn't know about that. Checking because I've got dogs. Okay, back. Just getting. Oh yeah, welcome back. Wait, oh whoa, that's a lot of rain on the way. Oh, that's a lot of rain on the way. Oh, that's at least a couple of hours away, but oh my god, we're about to get smacked. We're gonna get smacked. And it's gonna be crazy. Wicked. Check that out. We can bring this out. Oh, there you go. Oh, goodness. Twice. Oh, it looks beautiful. How's TAFE today? TAFE was alright. I mean, had Andy's class in the beginning. He decided that TAFE verb was going to be really, really hard to do. Considering the amount of time that we have till the end of term. So he decided to scratch Unity for the rest of the term, and we're just going to be working on the assessment and like the actual essay part and finishing off asteroids. So I got the writing part done, and then I'm just gonna add my own sounds and finish off some of my graphics, and then I'm finished with asteroids. For Dion's class, I've got to finish the I've got to do, like, I've still got a little bit to do. I've got to do like, I've got to add a little bit more in terms of colors to my silhouette thing, my silhouette concept, and then I've got to do the writing assessment that he's got, and I've got to do Graham's as well. Like, there's one for every class, I swear. Okay, then we can bring. We could just wipe the floor with this one over here. But oh my gosh, it's get. Yeah, the essay is pretty easy. I'm pretty good at when it comes to the writing stuff. That's why I've always been on top of Adil's stuff. That's insane. I've got to do that section as well, bring that down. And that'll be another part to the... Oh my god. My mind's blowing! Oh my god. Let's just wipe the floor with it. Trying to switch between both of them. I'm not very good at it, but... I get like this all the time with terraforming. Like, I hate it, but I love it. Hello, Johanna. Welcome to the stream, Jay. I don't know what that means, but welcome. Oh boy. What the? I'm seeing my own screen being flooded, but I'm not seeing it. Hey, Levi, can you know... Hello, Yazer. Is that Yasser? Yasser. Probably is Yasser. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you enjoy your time here. I'm gonna get rid of that block. This feels very narrow, so I'm not gonna add many grass blocks through that section. There we go. Just gonna bring... Could be actual grass patches around too. Just gonna... Oh. Turned out well last time, so hopefully it turns out just as well. There we go. Just kind of bringing it back. It's gonna go right the way around though, but that's okay. And there we go, we've brought it all the way. Could probably bring just a couple of blocks out along here. Looks pretty good so far. Now down to Podzol, and then finally coarse dirt again. There we go. I have no idea what that spam was about before, but oh well. Would say it's coincidence, but I don't know. No, over there. There we go. Gonna bring this way. It's legit just a giant pixel art if you really think about it. Okay. Now that we got that out the way, we can fill in with Corset, and then end off by bringing this out one line and then filling in 29. Hi! I didn't think you'd come back, but hello. Holy, yeah, I'll show you, hang on. I'll show you. This is what 7 months of my life has brought me to. You're bored, that's why you're here? Okay, ouch. Check this out, dude. I still gotta do that section, obviously, and bring that over, and then that one I gotta bring up. But looking at about 35 to 40% completed progress so far. Not even 50. I'm guessing that... Oh no, not Ethan. Cody would be asleep, so... Guess that makes sense that you're here. Oh... Okay. Right. That's fair. Maybe this will give you some motivation of some sorts. I don't know. I mean, people have said in my streams that for some reason me doing this gives them motivation to do their artwork and stuff, and they end up getting their procrastinated artwork done. Yeah, whatever, Tristan. I mean, sure, if you draw it like with a rainbow flag on it, you can call it gay, but that doesn't mean it's gay. That'll be quote of the week, I reckon. You can draw that shit with a rainbow flag on it, but that doesn't mean it's gay. When you're yawning so much that the fucking tears start forming. Happens all the time. God! Okay, almost done with that. And... yeah, the same, like, no TAFE tomorrow. I mean, I have the option to go in if I want to, can't really figure out if I want to, just to get certain work done and out the way. Like the writing tasks. I might go in on Friday, actually, I don't know. Or just go in with one of my classes. Because I know that on... I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, I have to go in on Thursday anyways, because I've got a poster that I still need to get done, but I have to wait for my teammate to finish some of this, to finish the artwork side of things, because I've done the writing stuff. I'm just waiting on, you know. Oh, there we go. That's the same thing, just with this layer. See, it's still a cranky face, you know. I finished my 3D modeling stuff. Okay. There we go. Just slowly drag it back. Bring it around. Oh, that's a great start. Okay. That's really good. I feel a little bit of podzol. Bring it in, just place blocks everywhere. That's realistically what happens here. You just go and you place and then figure out what looks best. Then you roll with it. Here we go. Almost done. And then it would be trees galore. Oh my goodness. Just for this section anyways. Here we go. Whoa. Just over half an hour to go, and we're making really, really good progress here. PlayStation seriously thinks I'm in some sort of crisis or something when we're repeating all these messages back to me that I seen like about 15 minutes ago. And longer. Not all of them, but like it's a majority. There we go. Now we can take away the red line, and then we can start placing trees like we have every single other time we've done this. There we go. Now, compared to the start of the stream, this looks excellent. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take spruce trees, oak, and birch, and we're going to place them around the perimeter and hope for the best. So, where's my phone gone? Oh, no, there it is. Oh. That sounds like thunder. Thunder or a plane, I can't tell. Funny. Okay, let's grab bone meal, of course, and the birch tree. Now we're going to start with, of course, spruce. The big trees. It's not really a big tree, but you get my point. That is not a big tree either. There we go, and hang back, there we go. Want a bigger one, guys, let's go. Out of context. There we go, that's better. That's better. Taller one. Oh, that's rain! I was like, I got my headphones on, so it sounds like... Okay, we are getting absolutely pelted with rain. Alright. Christ. That's probably gonna be heard through the stream, but that's okay. Oh, stuck in the leaves, yep. That's loud. Christ. Alright. Alright, let's start placing the spruce trees, the smaller spruce trees. We'll see how we go. Oh my goodness. That's loud. Don't want to place two, just want to place one. Jeez. That's heavy. Like, I can feel the breeze coming in. It's cold. Oh my goodness, that was thunder. Oh. Lightning, lightning. Wow. That was close too. Okay. Good to note, good to note. We'll set the vibe. Hang on, can I change the weather? I can. We'll set the vibe. I kind of hope that fire spreads are off. Hang on. Let me just turn that off. Yeah. Off go my dogs, because dogs don't like thunder. Hang on. Unfortunately, we got a lot of bad weather coming over the next 2 weeks or so. I'm probably actually gonna have to set this to just clear. Not only clear, but daylight, just so that way I can get these trees to grow without bone meal. Hello, welcome back, Lever. I mean, you didn't message for a while, so I assumed you were like still AFK, but. Ugh. Sort of busy at the moment, but yeah, that's all good. Every time like a message is sent, I'm seeing like multiple turn up from like previous fucking messages, like message boards. It's like really wild. Anything eyebrow raising happened while I was gone? My brother turned up. That was pretty eyebrow raising. Oh, and it started absolutely pissing down with rain. That's eyebrow raising too. Don't know if that one will grow. Let's see. Oh yeah, it will. I'm gonna put that one on the edge of the road just because. Cool. Yeah. Like very cool. I'm like, it's also just gotten colder now. I can feel it. Oh my goodness, my dogs are like soaking, cause it started pissing down the rain, of course. Like I feel bad, but they unfortunately cry on like the littlest things. Unfortunately, like I feel bad for them, but they'll sleep in here and they're wet. They're probably wet. My room will smell like wet dog for the next 2 days. Okay, waiting for these trees to grow. There we go. We'll start to pop up. And then any spaces that we see will just be filled in with oak. This. And just hope and pray that they grow, I guess. Goodness. They do not like being outside right now. It's not raining anymore, like it was a very short burst of weather. But, of course, once they get set off, that's it. I need to go console them shortly. Of course, that'll be the end of stream at that time, so... see if they'll settle down on their own, of course. Hopefully. Trees grow. Have a random sapling in the middle of the forest, you know? Alright, I need a second. Ugh, go. That really brings it together again, like, as I've said previously, it always just never fails to... Oh my goodness. I've missed this whole section back here. Whoops. How did I miss this? Beehive! Too close. There we go. And over here. Can I grow one? Yep. Another one here. And another one or two. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now that we're done with that, I actually don't know how my Wi-Fi may hold up with the weather. Usually it holds up pretty alright, but I don't know. Alright, that's a whole nother section done. Take a look at that. Just brought in and it's really cool to see when that happens. Like, oh. That's insane. And it's a full, like, it's the first area that's completely, like, surrounded by a road. That is crazy. Now, what I'm debating is whether I do this section here. Oh my god, that'd be, like, absolutely daunting. getting this section out the way, or like going back this way. And then once I've finished this section, I go ahead and do that one. Or if I do that and then move on to here. Like, I'm just unsure. Like, this looks so good. I'm just taking it all in, like... Like, what do you do with it? That's, like... insane. Actually, there's one thing that I was thinking about, and this is... Like, I have leaves in my inventory. I had to get myself out from a tree. But... That's what I was thinking about, right? I don't know how to, like... Because you look back, right? About here. Even, like, further back than that, right? You can still see out the back in certain spots. Which, yeah, in a normal case, sure. But, you know... What the fuck? Okay, it's not gonna grow, so I'll just get rid of it. But, you know, some sections... I don't want to see it, so I don't know what to do there. Don't really know what to do, really. I'm like still stuck on this section. Like, we can... Now it's not like just sticking out like a sore thumb. It actually like fits in. You know? And at least when you come back here, excluding that area, like, that's what I mean, like, when the forest is actually put through there, it'll look alright. But now you look around here, excluding that way, you look out here and it looks like you're in an actual proper Minecraft world. Like, just a normal Minecraft world. Just that I've built on and flattened significantly. And of course, I want to, like, I feel like I've got 15, yeah, I've got 15 minutes still. This is actually a point where I actually don't know what I'm going to do for 15 minutes, because I don't know where I'm going to start the next point. Well, I know, but, like, I don't know, right? Like, I want to get this section done. But I also know that this area is on my mind. You know? I mean, heck, I could talk about what I'm gonna do next stream, which is, well, again, same thing, right? I'll probably start this area, get it out, and, like, we're actually starting this section now, really. If I want to neglect that, edge, like I have been, I could do all this hilled section. I mean, for the next 15 minutes I can figure out a block palette, which would be really good, actually. I should probably do that. Let's do that, actually. Especially for, like, areas, like, where the walls are gonna be in there. So, we're gonna go with the classic, with what I have been going with for the past, little bit. And then, is there a mossy one somewhere? Yep. Okay, so that'll be like the general, right? Okay. Now, in terms of the actual walls, like the rock formations and stuff, I'm gonna go with, like, deep slate immediately jumps to my mind. So when I find that, that'd be great. Stone, obviously. Um, Blackstone. Let's go andesite. Um, I feel like cobblestone should be another one again. What's deep slate? Why am I struggling to see it? It'd probably be like where all the other stones are. Yeah. Deep slate. How did I miss it like that? The bug. Maybe smooth basalt as well. Like they kind of combine together quite well. I feel like blackstone's a bit dark. Due to it being cliffed, I'm gonna take some of the stared version as well. Cobbled deep slate and andesite stairs. Yeah. And we'll go lighter and yeah. That's a pretty good block palette for the walls. Because I wanted to go along here and okay, around these areas where it's a lot bigger. The reason why it's dug out like this is just so I can go along and place it in wherever, right? For example, that's obviously a really, really terrible example. I don't really know how I'm going to do it for a start, but maybe if I find like a small wall, I can do a short example. Like here. I mean, if I figured out which block's lighter than the others, it's probably be a good idea. Right, so andesite is brighter than stone. Okay, so we'll go andesite. I should have left that there. Stone. And then cobblestone. Then from there it'll be... That's what, deep slate? Yeah. Deep slate, the stairs, then basalt. I don't have basalt stairs, but, you know, that is the gradient right there. That's a pretty good gradient, I can't lie. So, from the lower walls, no, it should be from the top, so it should realistically, we should be going smooth basalt and deep slate, and then work our way up. Right? So if we go along like that, yeah. And that, and then we go bring it back with basalt. And then in amongst that we'll have, excuse me. Yeah. And then here we can just, you know, replace it as we need. Right. I think that's gonna look really good. Just in general. Like, that's a good example right there. But it'll obviously get taken away a little bit as we build in here. Which is okay. Which is why it's not gonna, which is why it looks really, really tall now, but it won't later, because obviously you build in and then you remove this and, you know. So overall, if I grab these same sort of blocks again, down here, right, we'll do the usual. And then obviously as we go through, unfortunately we're gonna have to remove, like we can't do the line thing, we're gonna have to do the line thing manually. This. And then we do grass. Obviously this is gonna couple it up a little bit, that's okay. Like, I'm not upset about it. Again, it's like mostly example, right? This will be a sample wall, just to give a little bit of, and wall and ground, just to give a little bit of a proper definition as to what's going to happen for the next stream. This is something that I've thought about for a while too, like, and the gradient is to display, the reason why I'm going darker to lighter is to show the, aging of mountains and stuff, because as rock gets older, I find that it's a little bit darker, you know? And we bring it back. Oh, okay. There we go. You see that line there? As it gets thicker along as we go. It's perfect. Really is. It's good. And then this area will just be normal all the way up here, where there isn't any rock or nothing. We can actually break this away now. It's all good. It's kind of why I was like, oh, maybe I should do like the grounds work first, but it looks great. Maybe I'll end up breaking some of that, and I mean, it's all about experiment, really, because I don't really have too much of a plan, really. And that's mostly because I haven't done this before, so it's gonna be really interesting. Oh. There we go. That might end up being grass again because of this area. But as I pull back, like, that looks beautiful. And as we get more and more into like the taller stuff, say like over here for example, like that's gonna be a great one to do because of the pure scale. We'll see the gradient a lot more as we go from level to level. It'll change. Damn, this is looking crazy. And it means that, yep. It's just mind-blowing, bro. Like, I don't. Alright. I think I'm gonna end stream just a little bit early, like a little bit, just like a couple of minutes. Um, it's almost 12 in the morning for me, and currently I'm just kind of dawdling, as I know that there's not enough time to really get more of this done. So if you enjoyed today's video, I hope you hope you did. It's been a little bit quiet today's stream. That's okay though. In the description down below, there is a Discord server that you can join. It's my Discord server. Like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the little bell once you've subscribed. It's really helpful for me. And it shall be same time next week, where we will continue more of the mountain. This is where we've already got a little bit of a sample here, as you can see. This is the block palette that we're going to be using for as a gradient for the actual rock formation up there, and then of course our usual 5 with a new block added. Not new, quite old to the game, but new in terms of this palette. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is.